Well, time now for our Tuesday tradition of top plays. Iron Pigs were on the road last week, so nothing from them this time around. And we're holding off on the Phantoms in hopes of including some postseason top plays from the Orange and Black in the weeks to come. So strictly the best of the best from high school sports this week. We'll start at the top of the batting order, that is, and with Bethlehem Catholic leadoff man Eric Wirt, who was the table setter the Golden Hawks needed him to be in last week's rivalry matchup with Central. The senior finished 2 for 3 with a couple of singles, a walk, 3 stolen bases, a run scored, and 3 driven in. Wirt's 2-out, 2-run single in the bottom of the 5th swelled Becca's lead to a half dozen en route to the 8-5 triumph. The Hawks lost last night to Nazareth, but have still won 5 of their last 7 overall. Parkland, meanwhile, blanked Stroudsburg yesterday to clinch a berth in the District 6A tournament. That was the Trojans' 3rd straight victory and came on the heels of the team's rivalry win over Emmaus last Thursday. That evening, sophomore Will Doble continued to be the Trojans' offensive catalyst. Doble with an unreal day at the dish, going 4 for 5 with 2 doubles and 2 triples. He also scored a run and drove in one while finishing with 10 total bases. As the Trojans stung the Green Hornets 11-5, Parkland is 10-2 heading into Wednesday's showdown with Bethlehem Catholic. Now, we didn't just see offense last week at Coca-Cola Park. We also saw some sensational pitching, but there was no better performance on the bump than Liberty senior John Gallagher, who hurled a no-hitter Thursday afternoon against rival Freedom. Gallagher struck out 9 in the no-no, scattering just a pair of walks across 7 incredible frames. The senior earning the complete game no-hit shutout on exactly 100 pitches, giving Liberty its 6th win this spring. The Canes then claimed their 7th victory of the season yesterday with another shutout in a 4-0 decision over Easton. But that wasn't the only no-no we saw last week. No, because we got one in Colonial League softball as well, as Palisades sophomore Carly Tieman tossed her 4th no-hitter of the season Wednesday in the Pirates' 6-0 win at Southern Lehigh. The sensational sophomore struck out 14 over 7 innings of work in recording the 20th win of her career. Tieman is now up over 100 strikeouts already this season, having pitched to an ERA of less than half a run per game. Palisades has won 5 straight and is 9-1 overall. Northwestern, meanwhile, is 11-1 on the year. The Tigers posting double-digit runs for the 7th time this spring on Friday when they played at a season-high 15 at Wilson. The offensive star that afternoon, well, it was senior 3rd baseman Marissa Christman, who was a juggernaut at the dish, finishing 4 for 5 with a double, a home run, 5 runs batted in, and 3 runs scored. Christman, a big part of a Northwestern offense that's averaging nearly 9 runs per game, heading into tonight's showdown with 8-2 Penn Argyl. Speaking of big offensive outputs, the Emmaus boys lacrosse team potted 18 goals in last week's win over Northampton. A season-high 5 of those coming from senior John Hughes, who found a ton of success this spring after switching from long-stick midfielder to a stronger role as a short-stick midfielder. Hughes also added an assist to his career-best performance, which gave the Green Hornets their 3rd win in the last 4 outings. 6-2 Emmaus hosts still unbeaten Freedom tonight. Meanwhile, in girls' lax last week, Freedom senior Paige Jenkins entered Thursday's match with Northampton, needing just 1 goal to reach 100 for her Patriots career. It didn't take her long at all to bury the milestone marker. Off the opening draw, Paige Teletovic takes it all the way down to the 8-meter before dropping it off to Jenkins, who underhands it low to high for her 100th career conversion. Teammates, family, and friends there to celebrate the milestone. Jenkins finished the afternoon with 4 goals and an assist. Freedom is 5-4 going into tonight's clash with Emmaus. Now, speaking of the Green Hornets, their boys volleyball team is one of just 2 undefeated squads left in District 11. Emmaus prevailing in last week's Battle of the Unbeatens opposite Nazareth, thanks to a game-high 14 kills from senior outside hitter Logan Doherty. After posting the final point in a 25-15 set 1 victory, Doherty provided the put-away point in a 25-17 set 2 triumph for the Green and Gold. The 6'2 senior leads all Green Hornets in kills this season. Emmaus was 8-0 after that victory against Nazareth, now 9-0 following yesterday's 3-set sweep over Central Bucks West. The Hornets are currently the 6th-ranked team in the state, according to the Pennsylvania Volleyball Coaches Association.